Hello, 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 hello. How is everybody? Are we okay? It is Wednesday, monthly charm deal day. Hello, 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 hello. Are we all okay? Have we had a good Wednesday? I had a bit of a sort of be compos mentis. And my son thinks he did really well on his grade. We won't find out for a few weeks. So I've had quite a good, and obviously came home and worked, had quite a good day. I hope you've all had a good day. And yeah, of course I can. Let's have a little look. Where are you? Okie dokie, I've moved you on the order list. There we go. I'll just find you here. A month does come around really quickly. Yeah, so today it is for the July monthly charm deal. I'll pop the link in just a second. Let me just move these around. Cindy, yes, you are, I believe. So here is the link for today's monthly charm deal. Now I posted a photo of last month's monthly charm deal earlier, and I'm going to show you it now. I love it. Now I don't know if the camera picks it up as well, because I personally think it looks better off camera, obviously when it's in front of you. But this is, oh, I love it so much. The umbrella charm. So it's got like different coloured panels on the umbrella top. If you let me get my whiteboard. So yeah, it's got different coloured panels on either side, which means this goes with so many different coloured pearls. Like almost every colour pearl would go with one of the colours that are on here. So there's yellow, red, blues, purples, pinks. And then of course it's the umbrella, so it is hollow on the inside up here. You can have it with or without a pearl, and of course pick what fitting you'd like on him as well. But yeah, so this is last month's monthly charm deal. Obviously with the nature of the charm, sometimes these colours may be slightly, ever so slightly different in the panels, but they'll still be the same base colour. It just might be the tinge, like for example, that red might be slightly darker, the yellow might be slightly brighter, charm to charm, but not massively so, if that makes sense. But that's just because of the nature of how it's made and bits like that, and how it cures and stuff. So yeah, that is last month's monthly charm deal, so that's June. Thank you very much. Do you want to take him for now? Thank you. They can come back in later. Thank you. Sorry, dogs, I think it's too early for them to be in here. Let them go and play for a bit longer before they go to sleep. So yeah, that is last month's monthly charm deal, which I love. The handle looks like a J for June. I've never even thought about that. Oh my gosh, now I feel like I need to do like a series of alphabetical hidden charms. But that won't be able to happen until like next year, because this year's charms are already all sort of got and ready to go. But yeah, I never thought about that. It could literally be a J. Hang on, wait, no, you're seeing a mirror image this way round. It could literally be a J. Fitting for the summer, for the UK especially, or even like a sun umbrella. Obviously when the light shines on it as well, it will give off that little bit of colour underneath. It's just, I love it. I hope you guys are happy with it who got it. It is on the website, but the photos aren't on the website yet. I will be uploading them to the website though, so then obviously we can see. But this one is the June 2024 charm deal, monthly charm deal. Okay, so yeah, tonight is the July 2024 monthly charm deal. I have posted an order list on the page, so hopefully you've seen, if you've ordered, whereabouts you are. Tonight we don't open any other orders, so it is only the monthly charm deal. Even like loyalty cards and bits don't get added onto today. They get, if you have a loyalty card or anything else on the order, if it hasn't been opened already, it would get then added onto the next live, just because today is dedicated just to the monthly charm deals. Okay, so tonight the oysters aren't here, so it looks like oysters are going to be here from the start of next week. Again, it is a customs thing, so albeit as long as it's going to be released on time as and when they say it will, they should be here for the start of, so probably for Tuesday, fingers crossed, touch all the wood everywhere. So if you would like to have an oyster instead, I can book you in for next week. If you're happy to have the egg pop today, then we can do that. Half the pearl colours have arrived. So we do have TARDIS blues, icy blues, sea greens. We had Cadbury purples anyway. I think the main ones that for you guys to know about, as in to know that we didn't have any, because I topped up a couple of the others as well, are the TARDIS blue, the icy blue and the sea green. Now the other pearl colours are still on the way, but again they'll be here this week. They're coming in 2 different parcels, so hopefully possibly tomorrow. But yeah, those ones are here for today if you would like to have them swapped if you don't get some out already. So shall we jump straight in? Stuck out at sea. Oh no, Sarah. Oh gosh, I hope they get delivered soon. It's a nightmare sometimes, isn't it? I don't like sea crates and stuff personally to use, only for the time frame. With the type of business I do, that time frame is crazy for me. But I have had to use it in the past, and it can be mental. It was more for furniture and stuff, but yeah, mental. Right, so up first today is Carol Grant. Carol, are you here? Donna, if you pop me an email over with your order number, I can look into that for you. I imagine is it connected to possibly another order? Like have you grouped them together, or may have an invoice or something like that? Because otherwise that was the only reason that they may have been kept back, because all the other ones have sort of have gone, if that makes sense. Carol, you are here. Perfect. Let's mark you as here. Carol, you've got one opening. Oh, let's get the sand down. Are there certain colours you're hoping for today? So again, this is topped up really full, and I have got a box of egg pops as well to top this up if need. I don't think we'll need to, but I have got that ready. So if I dive in, okay, that's as far as I can go at the moment. Let's go down. So good luck, my lovely. Four pearls in your egg pop. So in here you have got a snow white, a dove grey, a TARDIS blue, which are now in stock. Whoop, whoop. So I have included some in the egg pops actually, and an amber. So a bridal white, a dove grey, TARDIS blue and an amber. What do you think to these, Carol? If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you'd like on your jewellery. I will say that this monthly charm deals, you can choose to have the pearl on or off the charm, because I know some of you do prefer to have the pearls loose and the charms sort of no pearls on there. So this one you can choose that as an option. A couple in the past we had to have the pearls on there, didn't we? But this one, yeah. So I will always automatically put the pearl on. So if you don't want the pearl on there, just let me know, and it can be just the pearls loose. So I'll need to know which colour you'd like on there, Carol. And if you're not happy with any of these, we can swap them for colours of your choice. The white is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Dove grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the amber is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. Ah, okay, Donna. So it'll be with the dispatched email then, I'm assuming. Again, I won't know off the top of my head, my lovely, but if I've emailed, then that is perfect. White on the charm, swap silver and amber for icy blue and a TARDIS blue. So white on the charm, swap the silver and the amber for a TARDIS blue and an icy blue. Okay, so just have a look at these as your loose pearls. Can you just confirm if you're happy with those there, Carol? Where's my pen? So white on there. Yep, the TARDISes are now here, so it's full to the very top. Are you happy with these? Very happy, brilliant. So let me bring you back up here. Carol, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. Okay, and up next then today is Leslie Oliphant. Leslie, now Leslie, it does say that she is... oh, no, Leslie, you're here. I've literally just seen your name as I just read your comment as well. So, Leslie, are you happy for me to go ahead? Hello, my lovely. I hope you're having a fantastic time away. I love that. So, you've got one opening. Let's dive in here for you. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Let's go down. And Leslie, good luck. Three pearls in here. You have got a blood orange, a golden yolk, and it's a... oh no, it is an apple green, sorry, it's a deep apple green. So blood orange, golden yolk, and a bright apple green. What do you think to these? Again, if you're happy with these, you'd like me to surprise you for your birthday. Okay, well, can you confirm, are you happy with all of these colours? Or are there any colours that you'd like to swap at all? And then what I can do is I can pick for you, obviously tomorrow off the camera, so then you don't see which one is picked. But then I can pick for you, and then it will be a surprise for when it arrives. But if we just double check that you're happy with the colours here before doing so, and then I can sort of pick from any of them, if that makes sense. If I run them through the board, the blood orange is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Golden yolk is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, He's a 7.5, and the green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. So you're happy with those, okay, and you'd like it to be where you don't know what's going to arrive. So swap it if I wish. Well, I possibly won't swap them once you've confirmed if you're happy with the colours, but I'm not going to, I've just put them all in the same bag. So I'm literally just going to write down, I choose what colour's going to go on there, and then you'll know when it arrives what colour it's going to be. So I hope you'll be happy with that, Leslie, and I hope you're happy with the colour that I choose as well. Perfect. And again, I hope you have a brilliant time, and that's safe up there for you. Leslie, you're very, very welcome. Any pearls left over, can we add fittings like normal? Yes, of course you can, Melissa. It's just we're not doing any other openings today, but if you wanted fittings on any loose pearls, you can still request that. It still gets processed through tomorrow. The invoice would get sent through like the following day as normal. It's just openings wise, they get added on to the following live. You're very welcome. Up next is Joanne Kleins. Joanne, are you here? Joanne, hello my lovely. You've got one opening as well. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for, Joanne? So again, diving in here, and let's go down. So good luck. Oh, this one is slightly open actually. I don't know if that's just because I squeezed it or not. Let me have a look. Now it has got 2 pearls in, but I'm going to pick you a different... In fact, let me show you. I'm going to pick you a different egg pop just because that may have, because it was already open, it may have leaked pearls in the bag, and I want to be completely fair. So are you, just confirm, Joanne, are you happy for me to pick another egg pop for you? Just because we don't know if this one would have had any more or not. Or if you're happy with these ones, then that's fine. I can then obviously continue to show you them and do it that way. It's just I want to try be as fair as I can. Yeah, no, that's perfect. Let me bring you back up. So those 2 pearls have just gone into the swap pot. Let's try again. Yeah, so look, these are fully sealed. It's just if they've been slightly opened in the bag, I just never know if a pearl's sort of escaped, so we don't know. Yeah, just try to be fair. So in this one then, good luck. 4 pearls in that one. You've got a creamy white, a sea green, a black cherry, and one of those pastel appley greens, which is ever so slightly two-tonal. So creamy white, sea green, black cherry, and pastel green. Same option to you, Joanne. If you're happy with all of these, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. The creamy white is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, here's a 7. Sea green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, here's a 7.5. Black cherry is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, here's an 8. And the pastel green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. What do you think, Joanne? What would you like to do? Swap the sea green for a blush pink. Yeah. Oh, bless you, Amy. Well, I hope your husband's having a brilliant birthday. And yeah, I'll add you to the end of the list, my lovely. Possibly we can see if anyone will be able to tag you when it's your turn. I personally can't tag people. It just doesn't allow me to. But I think if you're friends with someone, it lets you tag them. So if you're happy with that blush pink, Joanne, are there any, oh, a little brighter, of course you can. I was just going to say, are there any other colours that you'd like to swap? That you'd like just a slightly brighter pink? How about one like this one? So hang on. So that one instead. So the one under the green there is one that we did have a second ago. So are you happy with that one instead? Yeah, brilliant. And then are there any other swaps that you'd like to do? Or if not, which one would you like on your jewellery? Oh, lots of you getting mail today. I love that. I hope you're all happy once it arrives and you open it. White for the jewellery, Joanne, and then just confirm the other three. Are you happy with as your loose pearls there? So I'm just touching my microphone. You might hear some rustling. I just need to move the placement quickly because it's bothering me. There we go. That might be a bit better. I don't know what it sounds like if I touch the microphone, but I'm guessing it's like a rustly sound. Lobster fitting on the pink and the green. Okay. And then that leaves that darker black cherry as your loose pearl. Is that correct? "5 days, Shelley." Oh, that's good going, isn't it? That's really good. And then you're happy with that one, Joanne? Perfect. So your invoice for the fittings, that will get sent across for you tomorrow. It'll go to the email address on the order form, Joanne. And again, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's safe up there for you. Oh, 3 and 5 days. I missed that. 3 days is crazy, isn't it? To be honest, because yeah, that's really crazy in my mind. Joanne, you're very welcome. Up next is Cindy Brown. Cindy, are you here? A week is more typical. That's what I would imagine it to be. 5 to 7 working days, I believe it. I think is the time given for Royal Mail. I know it doesn't, on your end, it's then not Royal Mail. I understand it changes over. But yeah, I believe it's 5 to 7 working days the estimated delivery is. I think I just ran out of paper. Oh. So I'm just looking for Cindy Brown. However, I'm just going to run over here just to grab some paper for my printer. It's just run out. Luckily I had it out earlier, so it's not, I don't have to dig for it. Just to let you guys know, so yesterday I said I'd put the measuring boards on the website, so I have put the measuring boards on there. I haven't had a chance to do the cloths just because they are a new item, but I'll pop those on with the new blue collection, if not before. Now, I haven't seen Cindy, so let me just refresh my comments. Cindy, if you're here, please type "I'm invisible" or bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anyone else can see Cindy, please comment on her comment, because again, that will bring it forward so I can see. So Cindy Brown, are you here? These aren't orders, by the way. If you can hear the printer going crazy. No, this is my daughter's sent me bits for school to print, so that's what it's going. I don't know what's being printed, but it's going crazy. Right, I haven't seen Cindy, however, she was here earlier. Yeah, the printer is good. Yeah, it's not for tonight. Amy, I've just got yours to add on. And then that's the only other one that's been added for tonight. So honestly, it's my daughter's whatever. I'm not sure what it is. I just clicked, yeah, sure, I'll print it. Right, so I'm going to move on from Cindy. Like I said, she was here earlier, so possibly she's popped off. But if she comes back on again, we can definitely add her back in again. In fact, I might just move her to the end automatically, just in case she comes on and doesn't let me know she's here. So I'll just move her to the end and I'll call her one more time, just because she did ask if she was on today. Oh, trust, yeah, gosh. I don't understand why. I'm going to have to add more paper in. I won't even see her now because she'll be in bed by the time I finish. Up next is Emma Favel. Emma, are you here? I don't know off the top of my head, Kim. However, it also doesn't always work that way because it does depend on the amount of work on the jewellery. And for example, I may then, if somebody's got like a setting, so obviously that gets set. And if somebody only ordered like pearls on their own loose, that will just get put straight in the package pile. So then while that's setting, I would then potentially be packaging over here. So it doesn't always work in opening order. I mean, it's generally around that, but yeah, it doesn't always work that way. And it's finished. Honestly, look at everything she just did. It's huge. Anyway, sorry about that. Let me pop that up there. Aaron will come and get that in a bit, I reckon. So Emma, hello my lovely. You've got one opening. Is there certain colours you're hoping for? Let me mark that you're here, then I will dive in. So in here, oh, I've actually picked up the yellow one. There we go. I was going to say, I picked the yellow one up, but the orange one got stuck in my hand there. So I was just waiting for it to drop. So let's go down. And good luck, Emma. Wait and see the colours. Okay. And you've got two pearls in your one. A snow... it is a snow white. I thought it looked silver white then. But no, he is more snow white. And then a brighter sea green. So Snow White and brighter sea green. What do you think to these? If you're happy with these, then I'll need to know which one you'd like on your jewellery. And Emma, if you're not happy, we can swap one or both of them for you. And just to let you know, I have got the note here about stinky oysters as well, Emma. So that's definitely on here, okay, just to let you know. But if I start running these through the board, the white is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the sea green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. You'd like to have the white on the charm, of course. And then regarding the green, are you happy with that as your loose pearl, or would you like to swap that colour? I'm just going to move these around slightly, just to give me more room here. There we go, that's better. So with the green, And happy with that one? Brilliant. Okay, let's pop this in here for you. Emma, let me bring you back up. I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives then, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. Oh, bless you. Oh, Cindy, bless you. I did call your name Cindy. So what I've done is I've added you to the end of the order list. I hope that's okay. Up next then is Tina Oldershaw. Tina, are you here? There we go. Okay. Yeah, Aaron said he'll come get it when he's ready. Tina, hello, hello, hello. So Tina, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So again, just diving in. This one doesn't have a face on. Again, the colours of the eggs mean nothing to what, like it's not a representation of what's inside. I just sometimes like to describe the colours, and I find it quite cool if I pull out two of the same or something like that. So in with your egg pop, Tina, good luck. Not sure, we're going to see what comes out. Okay. And you've got two pearls in your one, a watermelon and a TARDIS blue. Now I personally love, love, love this colour combination. I do understand though it's not for everybody. So what do you think to these pearls, Tina? If you're happy, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So if I run them through the board, the watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. Swap for Cadbury purple and a raspberry. I'll have a look to see if I've got any raspberries. I would imagine I do, but I'm not sure. Oh. So Cadbury purple, and then if I had raspberries, it would be in this pot over here. Oh, I've got a darker raspberry there. I'll just continue just to look quickly in case I've got any brighter ones. If not, hang on, let me hold this up for you while I'm looking so then you can see if you're happy with those. Oh, I have got a lighter raspberry as well. Would you prefer lighter or brighter? I don't think I've got... I mean, after that, that was only a quick look, but I've got those two. The first one, okay. So with these two then, if you're happy with those, which one would you like on the jewellery? I'm just getting it refocused for you. There we go. Raspberry on the charm, brilliant. And then the Cadbury as your loose pearl. Tina, I hope you're going to be happy with that, my lovely. Just pop these in here. And again, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. That's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome. So I just realised I left the blue and the blue out. So let's just pop those back. Up next then is Melissa Ward. Melissa, are you here? Sorry, I've been craving a hot drink for a few hours, but I don't like having one with dinner, so it's been one of those weird time of day. Is anyone else like that? Sorry, Melissa, hello. Melissa, you've got one opening. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So again, just diving down deep, and I'll just sort of pull it out of what I can sort of reach through, if that makes sense. So I'm not taking just the top ones. Not that there's anything wrong with the top ones, but just to give it a little bit of more random. No hot drink with dinner. Yeah, I just can't do hot drink with dinner. So I've been wanting a hot drink, but I've had to wait until it's been like a correct time. It's really strange. Right, Melissa, wait and see what colour. Okay, good luck. Four pearls in your one. You have got a... Oh, he is a midnight blue, quite a darker midnight blue, but he looks like he's got a little flash of green in there actually, doesn't he? But midnight blue, a Cinderella blue, so Cinderella blue, a blood orange, and a Simba peach. So midnight blue, Cinderella blue, blood orange, and midnight peach. Melissa, what do you think to these four? If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. If you're not happy, we can swap them for colours of your choice. Midnight blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The Cinderella blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The blood orange is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the Simba peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. Did I say midnight peach? Oh, I'm sorry. It's definitely Simba peach and midnight blue. Oh gosh. Yeah, the subtitles, to be fair, are pretty cool, that they do manage to get most of it right, obviously as I'm speaking it. So it's a pretty cool bit of technology, but they do get it wrong sometimes. But I'm not mad about it, because they do most of the time. Like, you know what I'm trying to say. It's one of those. Oh, sorry, Melissa, I missed that comment. So swap the blood orange for a TARDIS. Yeah. The midnight for a Cadbury purple. Yeah. And the Cinderella for a sea green. Okie dokie. So have a look at these ones here for me and let me know if you're happy with all of these. And if so, which one would you like on the jewellery? Mystic purples, no, not yet. They should be here in the next day or so. I just had them I had two different deliveries. So I've had the first delivery of colours, and then I'll have the second delivery of colours any day now. So hopefully ready for the next live, they'll be here. Melissa, what do you think to these? blue on the charm. Perfect. So we're happy with the colours that we've chosen there. So TARDIS blue on the charm. Brilliant. And then invoice for lobsters on the other 3, plus a lobster in your gifted pearl from Mackenzie. Oh, okay. That's absolutely fine. Was that last night's? Was it last night that it was gifted? If so, I might have them next to me so then I can just do it straight away. Where are they? Because I put them in here. Melissa. Oh, it's literally right on top. Melissa, I mean, excuse the writing. Melissa Ward from Mackenzie. So you'd like a lobster on that one as well. I love that that was so close just then. Yep, I've got it here. So you'd like to be invoice for lobster. Perfect. I've got that down for you. Let me bring you back up. So your invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address on the order form. And Melissa, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives then. And that's safe up there for you. The system works. It does. I mean, sometimes they would be over there, but like the day after. But yeah, I've kept them next to me. It's just, yeah, you have to have a system. How did it go with my son? He did really well, Irene. It's amazing because it's his grade 1 saxophone, and one of the songs he was playing is called Green Onions, and I could literally sing it right now. Like it's basically the only thing I've heard for like the last 3 months is this one song, and then to sit in there while he was practicing, and then he has to have an accompanist on the piano for that one song, and then to hear the pianist playing and then him playing, it sounded like a completely different song. Now I play flute and I got my grades in flute, so it really shouldn't have surprised me, but it sounded completely different. I was like, this isn't the same song. But yeah, he thinks he did really well. From what I could hear in the next room, he sounded really good. So we'll find out in the next 2 weeks whether he passed, but I'm pretty sure he did get it because he's quite good for grade 1 as well. So I'm really proud of him. But I was just shocked me that it sounded different, like really, really different. I wouldn't have picked it out as the same song. Right, I can't sing it. I can't. It's I mean, I could sing it, but I don't know if Facebook allows it. If it's because then they'll take down the video and block it. And I don't know who. I know it's called Green Onions, but I don't know who the composer is. Right. You know the song Green Onions? Yeah, that's what he played. Right. Up next is Jane Dunn. Jane, are you here? Oh, thank you, Kit. We're going to get him into the Saturday music school on a Saturday, not a school, but just so he can meet other children who play saxophone as well. Quinn is on the ASD track, and he's got a visual impairment as well. So I think meeting other children his age who play instruments as well is going to be really beneficial for him. So yeah, I'm quite excited that because we went there today. That's where he'd go on a Saturday, and he seemed really comfortable there. So I was really just happy with the whole thing. Jane, hello. I feel like I just shared loads then. I apologise. Jane, you've got one opening. Is there any colours that you're hoping for? Let's dive in. Let me just move you back up slightly and let's go down. So Jane, good luck. Two pearls with your one. Lillian, you're literally up next, my lovely. You've got a blush pink Jane and a blood orange. So blush pink and blood orange. What do you think to these two? If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. And if you're not happy, we can swap one or both of them for colours of your choice. The pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Blood orange is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. Sorry, I've got hiccups. A 7.5. Just holding my breath for a second. Okay. Swap the orange for a Cinderella blue. Now, I can, however, I know we had one swapped out earlier, but I do have a couple of people on the wait list for one, and I know they are coming in the next couple of days, the Cinderella blues. So are you okay if I just pop you down on the wait list for it, Jane? Like I said, I imagine it will be tomorrow, to be honest, if not the Friday. But I just don't want to do it today, just because if for some reason they get held up, other people have requested it, so they should have that one first, if that's okay. But like I said, I'm like adamant that it'll be in the next. I'm really thinking it's tomorrow, to be honest, but. So, bless you. Thank you, my lovely. So swap for Cinderella blue. Okay, and then with the pink, are you happy with that colour? And then which one would you like on the jewellery? Pink on the charm, and then hoop fitting on the Cinderella. Okie dokie, let me bring you back up and then I'll write that down. So pink on there, and then invoice for hoop on the Cinderella. The invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. And Jane, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Am I live on Friday? The list says not, but wanted to check before we order. Oh, let me check. Jane, you're very welcome. Okay, so my live dates update does say I'm not live on Friday. If you can, I'm just going to go on my phone to double check my calendar, because then I can see why I'm not, if I'm not. Oh, it's because my daughter's got a performance. So I've put it as not live just because I don't know if I'm going to be back. If I'm back before 9 p.m, then I'm going to I'm going to go live. But I just don't know if I'm going to be back by 9. And if I start after 9, I think it's going to be... Tell you what, can you bear with... I'll message Aaron now, remind me later, I'm going to get him to see what time it finishes, and then I can give you a definite or not, because I put it as not just because I didn't know what time it was going to finish. But if it finishes earlier, then we're happy to go live. Oh, we're going to be going live. So let me just message Aaron, and then he'll get back to me, and I can let you know in like whenever he messages back, if that's okay. There we go. Okay, so I'll let you know when he gets back to me. Oh, bless you, Melissa. Like, I think normally, because it's at the school, so normally it's earlier, so it shouldn't be an issue, to be honest. But I just didn't know at the time when I was booking it in. Right, up next today is Lillian Walker. Lillian, are you still here? Lillian, hello. We're going to wait to see what colour comes out. Okay, so again, just diving in. We've got this one here. Let's go down. Lillian, good luck. Three pearls in your one. Oh my, you have got a creamy white, a slightly funky shaped golden yolk. So if you can see here, slightly oval-esque, and then a forest green as well. That yolk and forest green together is beautiful. However, of course, it's up to you. What do you think to these three colours, Lillian? So bridal white, golden yolk, and a forest green. If you're happy with these, then I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. And of course, if you're not happy, we can swap them for colours of your choice. The white is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The yellow is not, oh, sorry, he's a runaway. Not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. You'd like to have the forest on there. They are beautiful. So forest on the jewellery, and you're happy with the other two as your loose pearls. Is that all correct? So again, it doesn't have to be Amy with this one. So I will automatically put the pearl on there, but if you don't have to have it on there, so you can request it to be no pearls on there and pearls loose if you would like to. So forest on there, perfect. Lillian, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. Let me mark that you was here as well. So order list then. So the first Anne S, please ignore because I have moved her to the end, which is why she's on the order list twice, but that's the order list at the moment. So up next is Tracy Scott. Tracy, are you here? Ilaria, hello. And not to worry at all. Not a problem, Amy. And Tracy, hello, hello, hello. Deborah, bless you. Thank you for the stars. That's very kind of you. Tracy, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So if we dive in, you have got a blue egg. Let's go down. Tracy, good luck. Four pearls in your egg pop. You're hoping for a TARDIS blue. Tracy, you have got a TARDIS blue. Whoop, 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 whoop. You've also got a really gorgeous bright Cadbury purple. Look at him. A silver bells. He does look like he's got a flash of chocolate. If I show you away from the other colours so you can still see, it does have that flash of chocolate there. And a blood orange as well. So TARDIS blue, Cadbury purple, two-tonal silver bells and chocolate, and a blood orange. So I'll need to know if you're happy with these, which one you would like on the jewellery. And again, if you're not happy, we can swap them for colours of your choice. TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Silver chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the blood orange is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he is a 7.5. Swap the blood orange for an icy blue. Okay. Then the silver for another TARDIS on the charm, and then lobsters on the others. Hang on. Lobster on the others, that is who loves. Hang on, let me read that again. So, TARDIS on the charm, and then the other 3 you'd like to have lobster fittings on. Is that correct? Let me just bring you back up and then I can write that down. Lobster fittings, lobster fittings. No, don't be sorry, Tracy, at all. Lobster fit. So I'm just reminding myself so the comment doesn't disappear and then I don't get it wrong. So TARDIS on there, and then you'd like to be invoiced for lobster fittings on the other 3. Okay, again, your invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. Tracy, I hope you'll be happy with everything as well. That's safe up there for you. Right, up next then today is Sian Jones. Sian, are you here? Sian Jones, are you here? Is she with you, Tracy? Am I looking for your name or is she under her own name? Oh no, you are under your own name, Sian. Perfect. Sorry, I just didn't know who I was looking for then. So Sian, hello, hello, hello. You've also got one opening, Sian. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So an orange egg, let's go down. And Sian, good luck. Ooh, 2 pearls in that one. It's a pickle green and a burgundy red. And that colour combination is unusually brilliant in my opinion, unusually brilliant, because it's not one that I would normally put together. Green and red, yes, but this shade of red and green, not always, but I actually do love it. However, Sian, what do you think, my lovely? So pickle green and a burgundy red. Let me run them through the board for you. The pickle is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the burgundy red is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. There was a rare olive last night. It was a gorgeous darker olive, wasn't it? Pickle on the charm, and then you're happy with the red as well. Bless you. Well, let me write that down for you. I'm glad you're happy with both of the colours. So pickle on here, and then we're happy with the red. Perfect. Sharon, coming back. I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's safe up there. The blue collection, Emma, I'm halfway through photographing it, so it will go on, I imagine, quite soon. So the game will be going on first, and then the blue collection. They did, Shan, yes. Right, up next today is Linda Dixon. Linda, are you here? I wonder where Aaron is. He hasn't messaged me back yet. I imagine he's still with the kids if they'll be going to bed soon, I imagine. Linda, hello, and we're going to wait to see what comes out. Okay, so diving in. And does that one have a face? He does have a little face. Let's go down. Linda, good luck. 4 pearls in your egg pop. Yes, Ilaria, they are now here. You have got, Linda, a golden yolk, a bridal white, a darker two-tonal chocolate and silver. He is ever so slightly funky shaped as well, but he's gorgeously chocolate, lighter chocolate, and then silver two-tonal pearl. And a blood orange here. Linda, what do you think to these? If you're happy with these, Linda, I'll need to know which ones you'd like on the jewellery. If you're not happy, I can, of course, swap them for colours of your choice. So if I run them through the board for you, the golden yolk is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, here's a 7.5. The white is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, here's an 8. Two-tonal chocolate bronze is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, here's a 7.5. And the blood orange is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, here's a 7.5. Swap the silver chocolate for a pickle. Let me have a look. Okay. The white on the charm, okay, and then the other 3, are you happy there with those as your loose pearls? So white on there. Bless you, Linda. Well, you're very, very welcome. Let me bring you back up. And as always, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. There we go, and then that's safe up there for you. And up next then is Sharon Morrison. Sharon, are you here? Sharon, hello, hello, hello. Sharon, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So you've got an egg with a face as well. So this is Mr. Love Eyes. Sharon, good luck. I did think that, Jackie. I think it's more coincidence because, yeah, nobody knows what charm it is going to be. Sharon, you have got a rose gold, a icy blue, and a burgundy red. Now that burgundy red, if you can see there, he does have a little flat bottom. So that is a little inclusion imperfection, just that if you can see, just as the light catches it, little flat bottom. So of course, if you're not happy with that, Sharon, I can definitely swap it for you. And of course, with any others as well. Or if you are happy with these, that's perfect. I'll need to know which ones you would like where. So if I run these ones through the board, the rose gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, here's a 7. Icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, here's a 6.5. And the burgundy red is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. So the midnight I'm holding for you. Oh, yes. Can you just let me see if I can grab it really quickly? Just because it makes my brain so much easier. It's in the, it's, if I can't find it in this section here, then I will, oh, no, 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 no. Sharon Morrison, same email, perfect. Yes, I have got the blue. Oh, I love that organisation when it works, is, love it. So blue on the charm and then jump rings on the others, of course. Okay, I've got that down for you. I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, Sharon. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well. And no, thank you for the donation with your shells. I don't know where that one came from. I was meant to say the invoice will get sent across tomorrow for you to the email address on the order form. I don't know where the shells have come from. Sorry about that. At least I caught myself then. Sharon, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. Oh God, it was like my brain went onto autopilot then, and I just couldn't stop. I mean, I'd love to have shells, don't get me wrong. It's fine. It's fine. You have a sip of drink and then we'll carry on. Oh gosh. Right. Up next today is Emma Neville. Emma, are you here? Gosh. We all do it, don't we? We all sort of get into the, how did this what happened here kind of thing. How did this, what am I trying to say? It's said and then not realise it's said and then be like, oh, I didn't mean to. It's one of those things. Emma, hello. Emma, I'm having a little bit of a day of it apparently, so I apologise now. You've got one opening. Did I get sleep last night? I did. I'm still not caught up to where I'd be like, I'm happy, but I definitely don't feel so drained today. So yeah, I definitely feel a lot better than I was. So Emma, one opening. Are there certain colours you're hoping for? Orange egg pop here. Let's go down. And good luck. 4 pearls in your egg pop. We've got a watermelon. It is more of a watermelon. A magenta. A two-tonal autumn peach, so you can see lighter and brighter areas there. And a golden yolk yellow. So watermelon, magenta, two-tonal peach and a golden yolk yellow. What do you think to these? If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery, Emma. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, here's a 7. Magenta is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, here's a 7.5. Two-tonal peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, here's an 8.5. And the golden yolk is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5 as well. Oh, chocolate silver that went in the swap pot. Yes. Is it this? It is this one. Let me just show you. So I think I grabbed it on the silver part. I did. So this one here. Which colour would you like to swap for him? So it's like a two-tonal chocolatey and then that silver flash. For the yolk yellow, okay, so I'm just trying to place it so we can see both, or a couple of the colours. Okay, so silver chocolate for the yolk yellow. Are there any other swaps that you would like to do? And then I'll also need to know which one. Oh no, sorry, your daughter's requested the pink to go on the charm. Of course. So then the other 3, you're happy with your loose pearls, is that right? So pink on the jewellery. And the rest are perfect. That is brilliant. Emma, let me bring you back up. I hope you and your daughter will be happy with everything once it arrives then, Emma, with her choice being the pink on the jewellery. And that's safe up there for you. I'm just messaging again, being that annoying wife apparently. Like, hello, have you lost your phone? Have you left it in the kitchen? He normally leaves it in the kitchen, to be fair. It's like when he gets home, he just doesn't really have a phone, which is a good thing, I suppose, but also pick up your phone. It's one of those things. I'm in a really chatty mood tonight. I apologise, guys. Up next is Nicola Dunn. Nicola, are you here? Emma, you're very welcome. Nicola, hello my lovely. Let me mark that you are here. Nicola, you've got one opening altogether. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So if we dive in, orange egg for you, and let's go down. So good luck. Four pearls in your egg pop. You have got a lavender, a autumn peach, a golden yolk, which might be the colour of the night tonight actually, and a blood orange. So lavender, autumn peach, golden yolk, and blood orange. Nicola, what do you think to these? If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which ones you'd like where, and if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Lavender is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, here's a 7.5. Autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, here's an 8.5. Golden yolk is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the blood orange is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7. Sorry, he is a 7.5. Cinderella blues will be here in any day now, and I do have 2 midnight blues. So the brightest of the midnight blues I've got is this, but also the midnight blues are arriving at the same time as the Cinderella blues. So if you would like to go on the list for those, Nicola, you can definitely do so. Like I said, they'll be here, I imagine, this week, so it's not a long wait. So that's the midnight blue I have, or if you would prefer to wait for a different blue. I just thought we had that midnight blue go in the swap pot earlier, didn't we? Oh, we did. Okay, so I've also got this midnight blue as well. It's darker actually than that one. Let me pat it down. Yeah, it's a lot darker than that one. Wait for both colours. Okie dokie. Let me pop that one back over there. This one in here. So swap both. So swap for, if I put bright midnight and a Cinderella, okie dokie, and we're going to be swapping out the blood orange and the golden yolk. Okay, with the other two, are you happy with those, or would you like to swap any of those colours? And then I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. Lavender on the charm, and can be invoiced with fittings on the midnight blue and the Cinderella blue, and then donate the peach. Yes, of course. Which fittings would you like on the blues? And is the peach getting donated to the next person on the order list? So lavender, lobster fittings, brilliant. So lavender on the jewellery. and you'd like to be invoiced for lobster fittings with the Midnight and the Cinderella, and then you'd like to gift the peach to the next person on the order list. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that in the sand then, and that will go to the next person who's here. So let me bring you back up. Nicola, I hope you're happy with that. The invoice for the fittings will get sent across for you tomorrow. I know the colours will be here soon, but the invoice will still get sent across just when I process the order through in the morning. But I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, Nicola. And that's safe up there for you. Good night, Melissa. Thank you for joining us tonight. Oh, I haven't answered. Let me just double check. He hasn't messaged me back yet, Melissa. If I make a note, I'll do a post tomorrow with if I'm live on Friday or not. If I just put live Friday ? And then that will remind me in the morning, or even tonight once I'm finished the live, to do a post to let you know. Nicola, you're very, very welcome. Up next is Carrie Bully. Carrie, I saw you not long ago. So Carrie, are you still here? Carrie, hello. So Carrie, you have got that autumn peach that's been gifted forward for you from Nicola. So that is in the sand already. If I dive in for your other egg pop, are there any other colours that you're hoping for? So you do have Mr. Kissy Face on your egg here. There he is. So Carrie, good luck. I am going to pour them away from that peach just so we can see the different ones. So you've got 3 pearls in that one. A lighter Silver Bells, a TARDIS blue, and the favourite colour from your opening is the blood orange, Carrie. So autumn peach, lighter Silver Bells, TARDIS blue and blood orange. What do you think to these? I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery, and of course we can swap them if you're not happy with them, including the peach. The peach you just treat as one of your normal pearls now, so you can choose it to go on the jewellery, you can choose to swap it or keep it. It's completely up to you. So I've measured the peach, so the lighter Silver Bells is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. The TARDIS is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. And the blood orange is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. You feel like that was fate, so blood orange on the jewellery. Oh, bless your heart. I do love that though. I do believe in fate and everything happens for a reason and stuff. So I do like that way of thinking. So blood orange on here. Then with the other 3 pearls, are you happy with those, or would you like to swap any at all? Make a note on the order that the peach came from Nicola. Of course I can. Let me do it how I do the normal gifted ones for you, and then that way it's so Carrie Bully from Nicola Dunn, and then I'll do the little card how I normally do them, and that way that's done. Swap the Silver Bells for a sea green. Yeah. You're very welcome, my lovely. So these two here, would you be happy with those as your loose pearls? Happy with these ones as your loose ones? Brilliant. Let's bring you back up. Okie dokie. Carrie, I hope you'll be happy with everything then once it arrives, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. Up next today is Alison Jarrett. Alison, are you here? Alison, hello, hello, hello. Alison, you've got one opening altogether. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? You're welcome from me, Carrie. So Alison, let's dive in for your egg pop. I am then just going to stand this bag up. Don't know if you can see, so this is your egg pop here, but this bag started to tilt. So the more I dive in, the more it tilts. I'll just move it this way a bit. There we go, it's a bit better. Right, let's go down. So it's more of a pastel, where is the camera? Pastel yellow. So this one doesn't have a face on him, but good luck. Oh, and it's the colours of the night. So I think these two are the popular colours of the night today. Golden yolk and a blood orange, which, don't get me wrong, are absolutely stunning, especially together. They really, really complement each other. But Alison, what do you think? If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. Of course, if you're not happy with these, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Okay, so if I do just run these ones through the board for you, the golden yolk is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, here's an 8. The blood orange is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he is a 7.5. Swap the blood orange for an amber, and then have the amber on the charm. Okay. And then with the golden yolk, are you happy with that one as your loose pearl? So amber is going on the charm. That one's great, brilliant. Let me bring you back up. Alison, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And, oh, there we go. That's safe up there for you. Now, up next on the order list is mystery person. So I'm hoping this person is going to be here. I think I have seen them today. But, so I'm just going to call out first. So mystery person is Shelley Stanton. Shelley, are you here? Shelley, hello. Yes, you. Wait, what? Shelley, I've got a little message for you which may help, may not help, but it may help. So I'm gonna read the message as it's written for you, Shelley. So it says, "Happy pre-birthday, my pearl friend. You said you don't like surprises, but these ones are the best. Hope you have a fantastic day. This is my way of sending you a birthday gift. Your pearl friend. Kiss. P.S. You won't know who it's off until it arrives on your doorstep." So if I read that again. Happy pre-birthday, my pearl friend. You said you don't like surprises, but these ones are the best. Hope you have a fantastic day. This is my way of sending you a birthday gift. Your pearl friend. Kiss. P.S. You won't know who it's off until it arrives on your doorstep. And then I've got instructions to send who it's from along with the parcel. Okay, so Shelley, you've got, of course, you've got the monthly charm deal, my lovely. Are you happy with a egg pop? Of course, because you didn't know you was today, so are you happy to have an egg pop? That does not happen very... Oh, bless you. And a huge thank you to whoever sent it. Yeah, you let everybody know once it arrives. I'm not, obviously I can't say any more on the subject. Although, Shelley, from me as well, I hope you have a fantastic birthday. Egg pop is great, perfect. So is there certain colours that you're hoping for, Shelley? Let's go down. So, good luck. You have got 2 pearls in this one. You've got a pinkle, which is a mix between the pink and purple, and a Simba peach. So a pinkle and a Simba peach, Shelley. What do you think to these 2? If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. And of course, if you're not happy, we can swap one or both of them for colours of your choice. So the pinkle is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, here's a 7. And the Simba peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. You'd like to have the pinkle on the charm, and then you'd like to donate the Simba peach to the next person. Oh, bless your heart. Bless you. Of course, I'll do that for you. So I'll leave that in the sand and it will get gifted to the next person on the order list. So let me bring you back up. And Shelley, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. And like I said, there will be a little note in there for you as well. And that's safe up there for you. So Shelley has gifted forward this Simba peach. Up next is Shirley Guthrie. Shirley, are you here? Are you all like playing detective? Shelley, you're very welcome. I can't, Laura. I can't say that. Nope, 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 nope. I don't think I could. I can't say that. Shirley, hello, hello, hello. So Shirley, we've already got the Simba Peach in there that was just gifted forward. You can treat that as one of your pearls, so you can keep it, so you can have it on the jewellery, and you can swap it out. So treat it as normal. So you've got one opening, Shirley. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Let's go down. So good luck. Oh, two darker pearls here. You have got a midnight blue and a forest green. So a Simba Peach, a midnight blue and a forest green. What do you think to these? Lauren, yes, for the July 2024 monthly charm deal there is. It will be added on to today. Shirley, if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you'd like on your jewellery. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So the peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The midnight blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the forest green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. I don't have any spare pinkles, no, not at the moment. So I had that sample colour of pinkles come in, and I sort of fulfilled the wait list, and then I popped the rest in the egg pops. So I don't have any available loose ones at the moment. So I can pop you on the wait list if you would like me to, but I won't be able to swap one in now. TARDIS blue and a sea green. Yes, of course. And which two would you like to swap out for those? So sea green and a TARDIS blue. Swap the two darker ones, Shirley. Okie dokie. And then if you're happy with these three here, which one would you like on the jewellery? TARDIS on the charm, and then the other two as your loose pearls. Perfect. So TARDIS on there, and then the other two in here. Brilliant. Shirley, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives then, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. Lobster fittings on the other two, of course you can. Perfect. So again, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. The invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. Okay, up next then today is Irene Vasquez. Irene, are you here? Shirley, you're very, very welcome. And Irene, you're here. Hello. Irene, you've also got one opening altogether. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Sorry, I've just opened this. I just need to print this and then I'll grab your egg pop for you. There we go. So diving in here and let's go down. So good luck, Irene. Four pearls in your egg pop. You have got a bright pink, a bridal white, a lighter dove grey, and a lemon yellow. So bright pink, bridal white, dove grey, and lemon yellow. If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery, Irene. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. The pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Bridal white is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Dove grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And the lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. Pink and yellow swapped for a TARDIS and an icy blue, of course. Okay, are there any other swaps that you would like to do? And can you see an amber? Of course you can. If you're happy with that amber, I'll need to know which colour you'd like to swap out for him. Bless you, Amy. Thank you for letting, is it Lauren? Thank you for letting Lauren know that. Swap the grey, okie dokie. And then if you're happy with these four here, which one would you like on the jewellery? The icy on the charm and the other three on jump rings. Okie dokie. So icy blue on there, and then invoice for jump rings on the other three. Perfect. The invoice for your jump rings, that will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form, Irene. And again, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's safe up there for you. Up next then today is Jennifer Hill. Jennifer, are you here? Shirley, bless you. Thank you for the stars. That's very kind of you. Jennifer Hill, are you here? Jennifer, if you're here, please type I'm invisible or bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anyone else can see Jennifer, please comment on her comment because that will bring it forward so I can see as well. So last call for Jennifer, and if not, we will move on. I don't think I have Amy either, but I don't always see everybody, which is why I still like to wait a little bit of time, because I don't get to see every comment. Even if someone's nattering away, I don't always get to see, or I may not register the name sometimes, just because obviously I have to look for so many different people. But yeah, last call for Jennifer. If not, we'll move on. And then if she comes on, we can just add her back in again, but it would be to the end of the order list. I imagine them from Tuesdays live onwards, Amy. Touch wood. They're at customs again, so as long as the times given are okay, then yeah, Tuesdays live onwards, so not long to wait. Right, I haven't seen Jennifer, so let's move on. Up next is Charlene Walker. Charlene, are you here? Can I say what area they come from? What do you mean, Shelley? Charlene, hello. Any colour since this is your second opening. Okay, so let's dive in for your egg pop, and then whatever colours come out, then you can have a look there, and then if you're happy, you get to keep them, and if you're not happy, you can swap them for colours of your choice. So your egg pop, good luck. Three pearls in this egg pop. You have got a dove grey, a lavender, and a darker burgundy red, not quite black cherry there. He does still have that burgundy red tone. So dove grey, lavender and burgundy red. Charlene, what do you think to these? If you're happy, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery, and if you'd like to swap any of the colours, we can do that for you as well. Dove grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Lavender is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the burgundy red is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7 as well. No, we're good for today, Anne. That's not a problem. The dove grey on the charm, and then swap the lavender for a midnight blue in the swap pot. Hang on, dove grey on the charm, and then the lavender for this one here. Is that all correct? So these two as your loose pearls, are you happy with those, Charlene? So dove grey. And then lobster fittings on the other two. Of course you can. Perfect. Charlene, I hope you'll be happy with everything there. The lobster fitting invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's up there for you. Just marking that you was here as I didn't do that. Okie dokie. Up next then is Donna Surridge. Donna, are you here? Donna, you was here earlier, I believe. Hopefully you're still here. Donna, hello my lovely. Donna, you've got one opening. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for, Donna? So if we dive in here and let's go down. And as always, good luck. Two pearls in your egg pop. You've got a brighter lavender and a dark, now we can see the forest green here, so he is dark green, but he's very, very dark, sort of base green there. So lavender and a dark forest green. What do you think to these? If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. And if you're not happy, we can swap them for colours of your choice. Lavender is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the forest green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Swap the green for a forest, no, for an icy blue. Yep. What do you think to these two here? Icy blue on the charm, and then lavender on a lobster fitting. Okay, so icy blue, and then you'd like to be invoiced for a lobster with the lavender. Okay, Donna, your invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, Donna, and that's safe up there for you. Up next is Anne Schickel. Anne, are you here? Donna, you're very, very welcome. Let me update the order list while I'm here as well. Anne, hello, hello, hello. And are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So you've got one opening. Let's dive in here. And if we go down, good luck, Anne. Three pearls in your egg pot. You have got a... Oh, it's a gunmetal, almost black. Let me just think. I think he does have a hint of blue to him, but only just a slight hint of blue there. It's a pickle. You've got a pickle green and a Simba peach. So gunmetal, almost black, a pickle green and a Simba peach. Anne, what do you think to these? If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you would like on the jewellery. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So that gunmetal is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The pickle green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the Simba peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. You'd like to have the pickle on the charm, okay. And then the other two colours, are you happy with those, or would you like to swap any of those at all? Oh, swap the amber for a sea green. Okay, so swap the Simba peach for the sea green. Yeah. And then you're happy with those two as your loose pals. Perfect. And I hope you're also happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. And up next is Amy Jane. Amy, are you here? And again, I didn't see you not too long ago, so hopefully you're still here. Amy, hello. So Amy, if I dive in for your egg pop, is there a certain colour, oh, nearly dropped one then, certain colour you're hoping for? Good luck, Amy. Four pals in your egg pop. It's a pickle green, a silver chocolate, slightly mottled silver chocolate there, a snow white and an amber. Amy, what do we think to these four here? So pickle green, mottled silver chocolate, snow white and an amber. Your pickle is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Silver chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Snow white is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the amber is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. Swap the snow white for a Cadbury purple. Yeah. Then donate the other 3 to Ilaria, Carrie and Donna. Yes. So hang on one sec. Is it the purple that you'd like to have on the jewellery? And then you'd like to gift pearls to Ilaria Boncori. Is it Carrie, Bully and Donna Topping? Amy, is that right? Okay, and which colours are going to who, sorry? Okay, so which colours are going to who? They can choose. Okay, so which colour would you like, ladies? So we've got pickle green, mottled chocolatey silver and the amber on the end. It's very kind of you, Amy. Bless you. No, I won't staple it just yet. So pickle, chocolatey silver and an amber. So Ilaria, you'd love to have the green for your bracelet. Okay, so Ilaria, I can pop the green on there. Carrie, hasn't seen Carrie for a while, so hers will be a surprise. Okay. So Donna, then, the mottled silver chocolate or the amber? I pick, oh no, I don't, I can't choose. I know it's quite hard actually to see them in the bag there, isn't it? Which one would you prefer, Donna? Silver chocolate or amber? Surprise you. Okay, so it will be a complete surprise for Donna and Carrie. Okay, so I believe you've got open orders I can add them to, so you don't need to do anything. If you don't have an open order, please pop me an email over, but I think you do. Amy, I hope you're happy with everything there, and I hope you'll be happy with it all once it arrives. Oh, bless you. Is it Leandra? Oh, I love that. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Amy, you're very welcome. Up next is Cindy Brown. Cindy, are you here? You're very welcome, Amy. Oh, bless you, Ilaria. That's not a problem. It'll get added to that then. That's not a problem. I didn't mark that you was here though, so let's cross you off. So Cindy Brown, are you here? I did. Oh, perfect. Most people don't. It's the price we pay for unusual names, isn't it? But yeah, it's a gorgeous name. Excuse me. Cindy, if you're here, please type I'm invisible. It'll bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anyone else can see Cindy, please comment on her comment because it will bring it forward so I can see. Oh, Cindy, hello, hello, hello. Perfect. So you will wait and see for the colour, Cindy. Brilliant. So if we dive in, you've got one opening. And let's go down. So good luck, my lovely. Oh, two pearls in this one, Cindy, and they are the two blues that are recently back in stock. The icy blue and a TARDIS blue. What do you think to these? If you're happy with these, Cindy, then they are yours, and I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Okay, so the icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. The TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. What do you think, Cindy? What would you like to do? Icy blue on the charm, and then you'd like the TARDIS on a 6-inch jump ring. Okay. Let me write that down. So icy blue on here, an invoice for not 6 mil jump ring. It won't be a 6-inch jump ring. It'll be a 6 mil jump ring. I hope that's okay. On the TARDIS. So if that's okay, the invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. And Cindy, I hope you're happy with that. So I'm just going to wait for you to confirm, just to double check that that's all okay. Is that okay? So just, I think it's just because, what am I trying to say? Yeah, I just want confirmation on the size, just to double check that that is okay. If not, I can obviously, so the largest jump ring I've gone up to at the moment is 1 centimetre. Normally they're sort of every mil below a centimetre down to 4 mil. I don't really like ones smaller than that because then they're quite small to work with, as in for jewelry to going onto the jewelry that we have, if that makes sense. Yes, that's fine, Cindy. Perfect. So that's safe up there, and I hope you'll be happy with everything. Oh, bless you. Well, hello to Ilaria's daughter. Hello. Up next, the stars will be getting removed soon, actually. Yeah, all the stars will be coming down because we've got Christmas in August. Whoop, whoop. So the decorations will change, but the purple ceiling will stay up. Up next is Michelle Dalton. Michelle, are you here? They have been there a while, Amy. It's because I didn't want to take them down again, because I just, especially this one, this is my favourite one. I didn't want to take it down, but I think the time has come. And yeah, we'll be doing Christmas in August, so need to get ready for that. Michelle Dalton, are you here? Oh no, so I have to hoover the ceiling like at least once a week, because otherwise the ceiling can collect, because it's got like a ball and then it's got the organza that sits on top of it, so it can collect dust up here. So I do have to hoover the ceiling quite often. So these ones don't, luckily, because I do have to keep on top of that. It's because I'm off for this last section of July, Jackie. So because we're away for that last section of July, I moved Christmas to August, just so then we can have a full month of Christmas and I'm not shortcutting by a week. Michelle, hello. Michelle, you've got one opening. Is there any colours that you're hoping for? So let's dive in for your egg pop. And Michelle, oh, little face on here. So let's go down. And good luck. And you have got 3 pearls in your egg pop. A snow white, a darker, actually that's a periwinkle, and a golden yolk yellow. So snow white, periwinkle and yolk yellow. Michelle, what do you think to these 3 colours? If you're happy, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. And of course, if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. The white is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Periwinkle is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the golden yolk is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. Periwinkle on the charm, yeah. And then with the other 2 pearls, are you happy with those or would you like to swap any? So periwinkle on there. Swap both for 2 TARDIS blues, and then you'd like both TARDIS blues to have pin caps. Okay, would you like them to be so they're matching, or are you happy if they're slightly different? Let me have a look, see if I can match 2 for you, just until... Here we go. So 2 TARDIS blues on pin caps. If I just show you those there. Yep, they're both the same size, my lovely. That's perfect. So your invoice will also get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address on the order form. So pin caps on the TARDIS blues. Brilliant. You're very welcome, Michelle. And that's safe up there for you. And then up next today is Lauren Glowdeck. Lauren, are you here? Lauren, hello. Now, I believe you said earlier about the different name. Can you just confirm the second part of the email address? So I don't need to know the whole email address, just from the @ sign onwards. So from that @ sign onwards, what's that section? Just because it's a different name on Facebook as to the order form. So it could be like Hotmail, Gmail, Yahoo, Outlook, iCloud, and any of the others. Hotmail, that's perfect, Lauren, thank you. So you've got one opening, Lauren. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So So a yellow egg pop here. Let's go down. Good luck. You've got 2 pearls in your one, a TARDIS blue and a bridal white. What do you think to these? Your choice again is, if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So the TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the bridal white is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he is a 7.5. I don't have grass green, and I had a raspberry earlier so I've got a lighter raspberry. I do have a waiting list for grass greens at the moment, so if you did want to go on the waiting list, I can pop you on there. I'm just going to have a look through, see if I've got any other raspberries. I sort of stopped looking earlier, but there's that lighter one. Is that one? No, I still have the waiting list for sea foams, so I don't believe I'll have any sea foams. So I've got a smaller, slightly brighter raspberry and then a larger, lighter one. I'm just having a look still, just seeing. I mean, this pot of pearls is absolutely huge. I've just kept topping this up because this is what I'm filling the egg pops up from at the moment. And yeah, I think that's what I've got at the moment. What do you think to those? No, I don't have any sea foam at the moment, I'm afraid, and I do have a waiting list for the sea foams as well. So I've got apple green, sea green, I might have a pickle green, and then I've got the light pastel, like creamy greens as well. Can you have the baby raspberry? Of course you can. Denim blue. Let me just double check the waiting list. No, I don't have anyone on the wait list, so let me have a look for you. I don't know if I'm going to have a denim blue. Oh. Ta-da! Denim blue. You choose the charm and then you'd like a hoop fitting on the other. Okay, well, I'm glad you're happy with those 2 colours there. Let me bring you back up. Sorry, what hoop fitting? And then if I put down, I choose which colour, and then I won't decide now, I'll decide tomorrow once I start processing through the orders and I can have the charm in front of me. So Lauren, the invoice for the hoop, that will get sent across for you tomorrow as well. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Hannah, always with the baby Razzie. I've got an always pendant on the website. It's in the Potter head section on the website. And I got it, yeah, always, like a scripted always, which is quite cool. If you had like a baby raspberry on that, that'd be quite sweet. Or even either side. Lauren, you're very, very welcome. I think that's the end of the order list for today. Let me just double check. Yes, it is. So we're going to be live. I'll let you know. I've got to post it to let you know if we're going to be live again Friday or Sunday. I do think it is going to be egg pops over oysters unless it gets released quite quickly. It just depends. I don't know, but I'm betting it's more going to be towards Monday delivery than Friday. It doesn't get delivered over the weekend. And I'll let you know if we're live on Friday. I just need to double check. I don't think Aaron's messaged me back yet. No, he hasn't. Okay, so have a brilliant rest of your week and I will see you soon. And as always, thank you for joining us. Take care. Bye.